Hey right guys, Truth Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 10, the series finale of 13 Reasons Why Season 4. I'm very glad actually that they've stuck to 10 episodes this season and not the typical 13 that they've obviously did for seasons 1, 2 and 3, which seems to be like a Netflix thing, but they've kind of broken out of that, I feel, Netflix recently, where they felt like they had to do 13 episodes for every season of every Netflix original, but yeah, 10 episodes for this feels like a good amount, because if it was 13, I would have been like, what else can they really do at this point? But yeah, to be fair, like I said, since episode 5, I think it was, yeah, episode 5, the house party episode, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, basically the second half of this season, I'm pretty sure this episode will be up there as well, has really redeemed this season. The first 4 episodes were a bit. They weren't. Not all of them were awful. There was one really bad one there with episode 4, and then the other ones were a little bit. I'm not sure about this. It wasn't the best start for this season, and I thought it was going to be down in the dumps with kind of seasons 2 and 3. And I know people kind of comment and say like, if you don't enjoy the show, why do you bother reacting to it? I do enjoy this show, even through seasons 2 and 3 with like the bad episodes. I still enjoy this show. I never react to a show that I entirely just do not like. But I can have fun with shows that I am aware are bad, like Riverdale's a perfect example. I'm aware that it's a garbage show, but I have fun with it and I enjoy watching those episodes. And this is kind of the same next door neighbours, man. But yeah, this is kind of the same thing where it's like I know parts of it are technically bad. This is on another level from Riverdale for sure. Like the writings here, like they actually try, unlike Riverdale, I feel. But yeah, it's picked it up in the second half, luckily. And if they nail this, if they nail to landing with this final episode, then I'll say officially, because I know I've been kind of working around it, but officially this will be my second favourite season, I think, depending how this episode kind of goes. It could all fall apart. And as I said in the last reaction as well, this has the potential to maybe be a better series finale than Game of Thrones. Who even knows? We shall see. So yeah, thank you all for watching these reactions, and I will be doing a character tier list hopefully within a week, maybe, for 13 Reasons Why. It'll be a separate video. I know typically I do them at the end of seasons, but because this is the series finale, we might as well just do an entire video of every character from seasons 1 to 4 and see where they kind of rank. So yeah, there we go guys, episode 10. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, and if you're new, remember to subscribe. I think the next Netflix show that we have is obviously Dark season 3, which is also the final season of that. I think that is coming out at the end of this month, so I'll be definitely doing that probably in a shorter amount of time of this, because I think with Dark they're typically about 8 episodes a season. But yeah, anyway guys, let's do this. They couldn't do it, could they? Couldn't give us 1 episode. Oh shit. What even caused that?
Hospital ever since.
I'm afraid I have some difficult news to share.
Oh shit.
It has progressed to AIDS.
Right, so is that what?
Justin never spoke to you about the time he spent homeless?
Did Clay not know this? Guess we're worried about that funeral scene, to be fair. I feel like Justin could maybe. I still feel like maybe Zach.
You know what? Right now, your best friend is really sick upstairs, and if you don't go see him, you are gonna.
Come on, Zach.
For the rest of your fucking life.
Go in, Charlie.
I was really surprised he texted me.
It was me. I killed Bryce Walker.
Oh, mad. Yo, you're just gonna drop that there. Oh, that's that then. I love he just walks in and is like, yep, I did it. So that's yours now, bye.
He may never be able to breathe without it again.
What's going on?
His lung is quite advanced, and we're also starting to see advanced neurological symptoms.
Does he just need some space?
Should we give him space?
Yes, he just says he.
Good idea.
I mean, actually, I'm not a parent. Do the one. What are you going to the police for, Clay? Come on. So Clay's one of those characters you just don't know what he's going to do next.
I have a gun.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Back the fuck up!
What are you doing? Why?
Hey, what's put the gun down? We'll talk.
Yo, what if
okay?
Clay gets shot? Does he even have a gun?
Promise
I
you.
feel like he doesn't. He don't even have one. Jesus.
He didn't bust me for pulling that stunt.
Didn't bust him for that. Wow. Yo, look at his hand.
That kiss was embarrassing. It was a disaster.
It was embarrassing. For fuck's sake.
The kiss wasn't a disaster. It was a nice kiss, per se.
Wait, it was?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
love
he just
Justin.
admitted it was a nice kiss, so
I love
there's
you,
that.
And you love him.
Antonio,
Oh shit! It's his dad.
how's your friend?
I was wondering how, because there's no way his family would just like appear out of nowhere and be like, yeah, you can go do your dream now, but I guess his dad gave him permission for it.
He's up.
Oh, he's
If
up.
you want to say hey.
That crazy interview didn't even matter.
Oh, he got in.
So if nothing fucking matters, like, why bother?
And I need to review his speech in advance just to ensure it doesn't start any riots, that sort of thing. Congratulations, Clay.
Wow. This guy wasn't even that bad, was he?
Look, to give a speech about anything, you have to.
I'm already hyped about Clay's speech, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome back.
I'm here to do my service hours. You said you asked for me.
Did.
Is that gonna turn it around? Is he gonna come in clutch in the finale?
Update the playbooks.
A coach?
Yeah, for sure.
This guy's always looking out for his students.
Example. All right, let's get to work.
Although I didn't really make that a big deal. He's just like, I'm gonna be a coach, I'm gonna give you this job.
And I'm afraid it might be a good time to take Justin off the ventilator.
Um,
For a few hours, so.
Oh,
it's up
okay.
to you.
I thought that was a way of saying we're gonna turn the machines off or something.
You mean
Wait. Oh, wait. That is what they mean.
Made you the medical POA, and he signed a living will with a DNR order.
What? This can't...
Doctor visited Justin.
That is what they meant. I was like, do they mean they're gonna turn the machines off and the...
Yes.
Jesus.
Don't cry.
This is the funeral, isn't it? It's gonna be Justin. Dude, how are they just gonna... He was like getting better the entire season and then this is how it's gonna end. Are they serious? Yo, they're all coming in. Is Diego here? What if Diego will show up? I'm still in denial.
thank you for saving my life. Like more times than you know.
Look at him, dude.
I love you. You too, man.
I'm not doing it. Why? I just... Oh my god. They had to do it, didn't they? Dude, he's gonna flatline. This is it. This is it. Thing is, when you get to a point in an episode like this, you're just like, there's no... It's like happening. It's gotta get past the denial part. Yep. Unreal. Unreal. That must be the most awkward job coming in to turn the machine off. I'm in shock, I'm not gonna lie. I knew someone was gonna die, I just didn't know. I assumed Zach, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Zach or Alex. Justin though, he was like one of the last ones I would have thought, because he was just... Mind just the show ended there. The fact we still have an hour left, pretty much.
I hope he's showing his respects.
I'm sure he is. I don't know why I'd come to a funeral to try and prove a point.
Oh, if I can.
How did we get here? Again?
Hey, yep, this is the
We
this
made
is
a
the
clean
first
wall.
step.
But we're trying to be stronger. And the pain that we are feeling today is to remind us every day to do better.
Zach's gonna try and do better because of this, I reckon. Oh, dude. It's a bit of a sad end, isn't it? It was only going to be one of 30 reasons why.
And then I realized that he had ruined everyone I ever loved.
I'm getting Alex's
I got
insight about
this.
what kind of happened there.
And then I pushed him off the dock.
Mad. He's told him, what if Winston's wearing a wire, Alex?
You opened up a new world for me. You helped me figure out stuff about myself.
I want to feel kind of bad for Winston, I'm not going to lie. If he does nothing from this, his story has
Yeah,
been
me too.
kind of pointless. I mean, I guess, to be fair, Alex just kind of said why. It might not have been. If it wasn't for Winston, maybe Alex and Charlie. There you go. Is that it? Is that it then? I just kind of like this, to be fair, like Tony being kind of nervous and afraid for it. You know, he's scared and stuff, so... I'm glad he's doing it, though. I'd be more, like, upset if he wasn't.
Family comes first. When you agree.
Oh, he knows. He knows.
That case is closed for good.
Yep, he knows what happened with Alex.
Don't worry too late, Bill.
Yes, Diaz. What is with this show and like characters who I thought were twats end up not being that much of a twat? You're not going to end up with Diego, please, Jessica, please.
I would like to maybe ask you out sometime. To go out with me. Again, but in a new way, sometime.
He's really trying it. He's really trying it, isn't he? A month, mark your calendars.
And how do we even imagine starting something new?
A spin-off series. One Reason Why, starring Jessica and Diego. Oh my god. The tapes, like episode 1 all over again. Oh my god, are they actually tapes? I was taking the piss. Always got that season 1 theme. Oh shit. They are actually tapes.
The court had returned them to her after like months, and she thought Tony and I should have them.
Oh, the original tapes.
Why?
Because none of this fucking matters, okay?
There he goes.
Justin is dead. Then none of the rest of it matters!
You can't imagine a kid who keeps secrets from the people who love him most? A kid who won't let himself be cared for?
Well, I can just know Justin's psyche as well, without even meeting the guy.
I was going down a dark road, and then a teacher at my high school saw something in me.
He's actually opening up about himself. Clay asked him to do this. I'm glad he waited on telling Clay this.
The story has a happy ending, Clay.
It starts with Hannah Baker.
Oh, and I was opening up about that story. There you go. Oh, and then we get Clay's speech!
Has shown a special
And then do what happens in Buffy. And then the principal will turn into a massive demon. And go, oh, well, gosh! Well, gosh!
all of you.
Oh, shit!
Taught you well.
Oh my god. That's where they've been. They're still here. So they've still been in the show. Well, in this world, they just didn't want to be in the show anymore. To be fair, why add characters into a story that have no right really adding storylines to? If they don't add anything to it, why bother having them in? I.e. Sheila from Shameless Season 4.
Oh, and fuck the patriarchy.
The principal. Oh, I'm half Clay's speech.
Will you survive high school?
Clay.
Will I survive?
That's why he didn't speak at Justin's funeral, because they probably wanted to save what he was going to say for this.
He knows high school can hurt.
That's been the one thing with this show. High school sucks.
That there are days when that's all it is. High school actually is life or death.
Mad.
We show up every day not knowing if this is the day we die. I suffer from anxiety.
Oh shit. Is he telling him?
And depression. But mostly anxiety.
He's just, there you go. Being straight up with that.
I think all of us kids do, in some way, is whatever happens, keep moving.
Damn.
Get through it.
The music and everything's going... Oh, it's like getting all kinds of emotional.
Life is a pretty spectacular thing.
Yes, Clay. Woo. Good speech. Good speech.
Thanks. Finally did it. Hey, we're gonna be hanging out later this week, right? For sure. Cool.
I guess. Cool. This whole storyline with Monty feels so pointless.
They hate you until they love you. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
I'm Ryan.
Oh, Ryan and Winston.
Always working the room.
Fair play. Even Ryan had a line of dialogue.
Wonderful. Honestly, it's inspiring, even for an old guy like me.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, it was really moving.
Cool.
It's,
Mate, how much do you want to touch him? Do you want to touch him anymore? They're gonna be creepy, I'm not gonna lie. It's like they're grabbing his arm and like patting his back. I'm like, eh.
Thank you guys for everything. Ever.
Ever. Everything ever. Even hacking my phones. No ways, you're gonna see... I thought maybe you'd see Hannah.
I just want to be clear. I don't actually see ghosts. I just like
Oh.
imagine people.
What?
And what I would say to them.
They're clearing that up for the audience.
You're talking about Hannah.
Oh shit.
Give someone, it's more for
Is she
you
gonna be
than
here?
them.
Hannah Baker? I think this is from season 1 though. Is it actually gonna be her?
With Hannah.
No, it's season 1 footage. They didn't bring her back. That's season 1. Oh, put this in my montage! Nice. I know Hannah's stuff's from season 1. It would have been very cool if they got Catherine Langford back for this scene. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, come
Are you
on.
Clay Jensen? I'm going to Brown next year, and I heard you are too, so...
Clay?
If maybe you wanted to get, like, a coffee or some other beverage to, like, go
Clay,
over the catalog
yes.
And first-year handbook, I'm Heidi.
Heidi and Clay.
That would be very cool.
Phew.
She's kind of wholesome.
Completely nerdy.
2161 at gmail.com.
Nice.
Right.
Alien Killer Robots.
Oh, mad.
Yes.
Mad, there you go. He's found his match! I want more of their story. What the fuck's this? I think I like Courtney and Ryan in here. Oh, well. Bye, Hannah. I guess bye. Everything that happened in high school. That's what that is. So does everyone who's seen a ghost, do they imagine what they would do in their head if someone would be there, I guess?
No.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of closure to character. Like, this feels like a good finale. This is what you want out of a finale of a show like this. It's just closure and having open paths for everyone. Well, not everyone, but, you know, because obviously Justin, but... even though I guess he still had a path and that ended, unfortunately.
Anytime, any place, just send a group text, say Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Wait, what? Gordon Lightfoot?
Just crop Ryan and Courtney out. Just please. Why are they there? They don't deserve to be here. Courtney and Ryan. That would have been a sick screenshot for the finale, for the thumbnail, but they're there.
And then a person came into my life, a person named Clay Jensen.
Oh, Clay.
He's always been there, which is why, even though I've never had a proper family, I know what it feels like to have one.
That's so
Because
wholesome.
Clay gave that to me.
Oh, dude, why is he... Brother.
He's my...
Or best friend? Or my hero? I don't know.
He's my brother.
Oh, fuck's sake.
My positive influence.
I'm sure there are resources on campus.
He's been sick. What a guy. Thank you, Mr. Therapist, who I don't know the name of. Oh, but no! Let's see. It's gonna end here, isn't it? It's gonna end here. I know, we've got like, what? 2 mins left? 2 mins? Oh my god. He's off! He's off to college! They all are! Hey, Tony's driving him up, of course he is. Oh, I bet it ends with them two just driving, because that's kind of how season 1 ended. With just them like driving off into the distance. Put the night we met on! I'm dead set on yo, if he slaps it on the radio. Slap it on. What are you doing? Just him smiling, innit? It's gonna end there. It's done. I'll take that, I'll take that. I really would have liked... I felt like they should have done it. Like, he just takes a cassette tape out and then slaps on that song. That'd have been mad. But anyway, guys, there we go. That is episode 10, the series finale of 13 Reasons Why, and the finale, of course, of season 4. What an episode! They nailed the second half of this season. I said it before, but this episode just proved it even more. I'm going to keep my glasses on because I don't have much time. This camera has till it runs out, but yeah, I was very impressed. I felt like if the first 4 episodes were on the level of this one was, these 5 episodes were, then it would have been the best season, honestly. But the first 4 episodes were very kind of to get into it. Then even the school shooter episode, I know a lot of people loved that, but for me I felt like it was just kind of fine. But every other episode was either good or slapped, and this episode was one of those that was amazing. Episodes 8, 9 and 10 were incredible, and really they needed to have like a satisfying ending for this show. And you know, the show has had ups and downs for sure. To say they nailed this ending, I'm actually very impressed by. And to get me caring about characters that I didn't care about, even at the start of this season, like Annie, for example, just did not care about. I love where Zach ended up, I love where Tony ended up. All the characters, they're just kind of going off to college and doing their next thing. Their stories aren't over, and I think that was a very good way of handling it. Is their stories aren't over, but they're just going on to their next part of their lives, and everything that happened here was their high school lives, as they obviously said in a lot of speeches here, and then next is college, and we won't see what happens, but unless they do like a 30 Reasons Why spin-off of Clay. I mean, he has a date with someone, so I mean, that's going to happen. We could see what happens with that little love story. It's just a little rom-com of Clay and this new girl, Heidi or whatever. So yeah, I was very impressed with the finale, and Justin had to, someone was going to die in the end. Of course, it wouldn't be 30 Reasons Why about someone dying, and unfortunately it was Justin, but I felt like that was the one that would make it the most emotional, and it was. Like, the actor who plays Justin nailed it. He has done since season 1, but he nailed his final episode here. And Clay as well, Dylan Minnette, is the best actor of this entire show for sure. Like, every scene of this season he was destroying. It was so good. He had some great speeches, some great freak out moments, and yeah, I'm curious what Dylan Minnette's going to do next. Like I said, he's a very talented actor. It's just there was some episodes in other seasons where it's like you can really show that, but then we had a lot of episodes in this season where I felt like he really showed that. So yeah, rating for the episode, I'm going to go an 8.2 out of 10. I think that's a higher rating than I gave the Game of Thrones finale for the context. I think Game of Thrones is the better show, obviously. I do think Game of Thrones is the better show, but in terms of like finishing a show and being like, yes, I'm satisfied with that ending, 30 Reasons Why destroys Game of Thrones any day. I think majority of shows does at this point, but yeah, I'm satisfied with that ending, and that's what you want from a finale. I don't really have anything that I'm like, I kind of wish they didn't do this, or wish they'd change that about it. It's just, the characters are on to the next journey, and that's that, and I'm glad they kind of did that. So yeah, no one ended up in prison. I will say with this season, I felt like the whole Monty, like Winston, and what was his name, Diego, and Monty's sister, like this whole team up that they were doing to take everyone down about what happened with Monty, felt very pointless in the end. Like it didn't really lead anywhere. It led to Winston being like, oh yeah, okay, well, I'm not really going to do much about it, and Diego was like, oh, I know you had something to do with it, but I don't really care anymore. I just miss Monty. It was like, what was really the point? I felt like they should not drop the storyline, but not has gone on for as long as it did. It went on since episode 1 all the way to episode 10, and it was just left there kind of like, well, we're not going to send anyone to prison, so we don't really give a shit. And then everyone just dropped it. They're like, no, we don't really want to do it with that anymore. So that was the one thing that I just kind of feels a bit like unsatisfying, I'd say. But everything else and every other storyline was handled well. So I'll go 8.2 for the finale here. As for the season as a whole, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10, which might seem kind of low. Episodes 1 to 4, and I would include episode 6 in that as well, were just kind of like, I don't know, there wasn't much there. So that's half of the season. That's kind of, I'd say, a 5.5. You've got half the season as a 5.5. Then the other half here is genuinely like an 8 out of 10. So we'll merge it together and say overall it is a 7 out of 10. It was a very good season. I would say it was better than seasons 2 and 3 by the end of it. As I said, the second half definitely saved it and made it that case. And as for the show as a whole, I think I'm going to go exactly the same with season 4 and just give it a 7 out of 10. I think it was a good show. Definitely should not have gone longer than season 1. I still stand by that. As satisfying as this ending was, I think it still should have stayed with one season. But the characters, a lot of the scenes throughout the show were amazing, like, honestly. And yes, they handled some subjects very poorly in season 1. I'm not like, as I said, I'll never really try to defend 13 Reasons Why for that. But as a show, it was entertaining to watch, and the characters were great in it, and it had a very nice ending there. So I'll go 7 out of 10 overall. And this show was leaning, before this season, it was leaning to more a 6 out of 10 for the show as a whole, but these last 5 episodes really boosted it up that one extra point, I'd say. So 7 out of 10. I can't go as high as an 8 because seasons 2 and 3 still exist, and while I did have moments in seasons 2 and 3 that I enjoyed, that was one of those things where the 13 episodes in the season really started to drag. I will be doing a character tier list, of course, so that'll be out within a week, I'd say, so keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much for watching these reactions. It's been 3 years of doing these, and I've had a lot of fun doing them. As I said, the next Netflix show is Doc Season 3, so I'll hopefully see you for that. But that's 13 Reasons Why done. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new, and take care. Yeah, it always feels weird ending shows, but peace.